Welcome to third grade math! Today we will determine if equations are true or false. But first, let's talk about what true and false even mean. True means that something is a fact. It is a reality. It is something that we definitely know is right. So let's say that the giraffe here says that the sky is blue. Is the sky blue? Yes. We say that this statement is true. It's a fact. But let's say that the giraffe says that the sky is orange. That's not a fact. That's not reality. We say it's false. You try. There is one giraffe. Is this statement true or false? That statement is true. There is one giraffe. What about the giraffe has 3 eyes? Is that statement true or false? That's false. The giraffe doesn't have 3 eyes. The giraffe has 2 eyes. So we say the statement is false. Well, we can do the same things with numbers. We can say if equations are true, if they're a fact, if they're reality, or if they're false. But first, we need to really know what the equal sign means. So let's start with this equation. A lot of people think of the equal sign like a machine. They imagine that the 1 plus 1 goes in the machine and it comes out with an answer. They just think of it always as moving from left to right, across this way. They think of the equal sign as meaning like, do this math. And that's okay. Sometimes we do think of the equal sign that way. But we can also think of the equal sign as a seesaw. Like a seesaw. Have you ever been on a seesaw? What happens when something heavy gets on one side of the seesaw and something light gets on the other? Yeah, it goes down. But the equal sign is a balanced seesaw. And this equal sign means is the same as.
Let's check if this equation is true.
There's one giraffe plus one giraffe. There's 2 giraffes. And they're the same. They're equal. They're balanced. So we would say this equation is true because it is equal. It is balanced. It is a fact that this side and this side are the same. So now let's think about how we show our work. We have a special guest.
Hi!
Hi, Ms. Raymond.
Hi! Why don't you introduce yourself?
I am Mrs. Fry. I am the principal at KIPP DC Lead Academy. I'm so excited to be here today.
Oh, we're so excited to have you explain this to us. So we were just talking about how a seesaw represents the equal sign and that the equal sign is like a balanced seesaw. But now we have this equation, 2 plus 2 equals 4 plus 1, and we were wondering if you could explain to us how you decide if that equation is true, meaning correct, or false, meaning wrong.
Okay, so when I look at this, I see that there's math on both sides. So there's math on the left, and there's math on the right. So first I'm going to do the math on the left, and I know that 2 plus 2 equals 4.
All right.
Then I'm going to do the math on the right, and I see that 4 plus 1 equals 5.
Awesome.
I see that 4 does not equal 5.
I'm going to put a line through the equal sign, because that means not equal. So then what do we say about this equation? Is this equation true or false?
This is false.
When it's not equal, we say false. Amazing! Thank you so much!
Of course!
Now we know how to show our work if we want to decide if the equation is true or false. But what about if there's a blank? This says complete the equation to make it true. This is like a special extension. They already want this to be true, and we need to fill in the blank. I still think of the equal sign like a seesaw, where this is on one side of my seesaw and this is on the other side. I want this side to be the same, so if this side is 3, I have to think in my mind, 1 plus 1 plus 1 more would make this side 3 and this side 3. If I get super stuck, just like I showed my work on both sides of the equations, I could draw a picture. Here I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3. Here I'm going to draw 1 plus 1, and now I see I need one more, right, to make it equal, to make this statement true. Now it's your turn. Drag the balls to each side of the seesaw to show this equation, and then we will be able to decide if the equation is true. So drag the balls to this side for this side of the equation, and this side for this side of the equation. When we drag the balls, we see 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 on this side. On the other side, over here, we see 0, no basketballs, plus 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, we have 3 basketballs on this side and 3 basketballs on this side. If we wanted to show this with numbers, we would draw a line from the 1 and a line from the 2 coming together to show they make 3. And over here, we draw a line from the 0 and a line from the 3 coming together to make 3. Now I see each side of my seesaw is balanced, is equal. This statement is true. Now it's your turn. Just remember, equal means is the same as. Here are 2 equal super brains. The brain on the left is the same as the brain on the right. And your super brain is the best of them all. Thank you for paying attention today.